So you've just got GT7 and of course you're loving it, but that sport icon has just opened up and there are some tasty races on offer. But hold on Tiger, you aren't ready yet. Because if you've just read the race requirements and then run off to pay Rupert a visit, you're just in for a world of hurt. Let me present my magnificent yellow Celica. It's a beautiful car, but it has two problems. Remember those entry requirements for the daily race? The two key takeaways there are 295 brake horsepower and a minimum of 1200 kilograms of weight. This beast is a little down on power and a little up on weight. It's right at this moment that people are sealing their own fate. What you do now in the tuning shop will decide whether you win or lose in the daily races. The obvious thing is to put the car on a diet, get it down to its minimum weight. It's cool to go a little under the minimum here because we can just use ballast to bring it back up. And now just bolt on a turbo and hey, look at that. Right on 295 horses. We're all set. Let's take this beast to the track. Around our Tsukuba test track, she sets a time of 1 minute, 4 seconds, .578. Which is the time. Could be good, could be bad, who knows, I don't know. But let's head back to the tuning shop, because I think we missed a trick. You see, 295 brake horsepower is just their maximum and the game doesn't specify how we achieve it. So we are going to buy all the shiny engine bits, all the go fast sounding bits, which could be a problem. We have way more power than is legal now. But the cool thing is that we have two tools, the ECU and the power restrictor. Both of these can take away up to 30% of power, so using a combination of the two, we can bring the total HP back down to that magic 295 target. Which again brings us to our yellow Celica having 295 horses and 1200 kilograms of weight. Same as before. So what's the difference? Well, it sounds cool now, that's for sure. But look at that lap time. First lap out, and it wasn't even a good one, but we are already faster than we were before. A few laps later and we have smashed our previous best, taking it from a 104.5 down to a 103.7, and there's more left on the table. But the car has the same specs. Why are we faster now? Well, I kind of lied before. The cars might have the same power, but power isn't everything. The eagle-eyed might have spotted the torque figures in the setting screens. Our first build was 295 horses, but with 35.9 kilogram force meters of torque. Our second build was the same 295 horses, but with 38 kilogram force meters. Not too much of a difference, but it's not just that either. Here are the two runs, side by side. Anyone notice anything odd? Well, if you look at the right gauge and focus in on the red line, you'll see that the work to the engine didn't only affect the power and torque, but it also extended the rev range. We have another 1,000 revs to play with before each gear shift. Those two things combined is where the time is coming from, and if you take only one thing away from this video, make it this. Speed isn't horsepower and weight alone. And with that in mind, this is our fully tricked out Formula Digital Celica. We have gone beyond the engine power enhancements to include things like lightweight flywheels, upgraded brake rotors and all those cool aero bits. And it's fast. It can slash a further second off the Tsukuba time with absolute ease. So, are we ready for sport mode now? Let's see. Well, straight up, that's pole position. And a few laps later, that's a comfortable win. I'd say we're ready for sport mode now. Tuning has added quite a bit to GT7 after its complete absence from GT Sport, but it's surprising to see Polyphony Digital abandon the successful balance of power system that was so good in GT Sport only to bring out power and weight restrictions from GT games that abandoned the concept long ago. In future videos I'll be digging into the systems of GT7, putting them to the test and highlighting their strengths and deficiencies. Subscribe if you want to see more of that. But for now, when you are seconds off the pace in the daily races, keep in mind that it might not be you, it might just be your tune.